In today's video, we're going to cover the Pennywise situation in Dead by Daylight. I'll be going over all past rumours and speculation about the IT license and the likeliness of Pennywise coming into DBD in the near future himself. An interesting rumour about Pennywise in the past was that Behaviour actually had a licensed agreement in place and lost it due to disagreements with Warner Bros. This information was claimed by a well-known leaker in the DBD community, Ruthless Leaks, who provides information for DBD leaks. Whether this information is actually true or not is another question, which I don't have the ability to validate. But either way, it's an interesting claim considering in a past interview, the game director of DBD, Matthew Cote, said that they had a license deal fall through in the past. Cote also revealed in an interview in 2019 that Pennywise was his own personal dream license collaboration for the game, and that they had tried to get the license, but the license holders, which in this time frame would have been Warner Bros, were not interested at that time. Between 2020 and 2022, Warner Bros, who owned the 2017 version of Pennywise from the It movie, had a use it or lose it situation with the license, due to Stephen King, the original creator of the franchise, using his right to have the license be reverted back to him in September 2022. During this time period, it was heavily speculated that Pennywise would be coming as a killer into DBD, which in the end it didn't happen, and there are three potential reasons why. First is that Warner Bros didn't want to license out the content and had the same stance as in 2019 when Behaviour asked them for this collaboration. Second is that Behaviour didn't want to license the character whilst the rights were split between two different holders, so having a full chapter with as much creative freedom was not possible, as they knew that after September 2022 they won't be able to give any new skins and content to Pennywise if they hypothetically got him. The third and final reason as to why this did not happen is that Behaviour themselves believed that they could get the full rights from Stephen King in the future, after the deadline. In my opinion, I think that Warner Bros most likely didn't want to license the content out, as they are known for being very protective and stingy with their licensed properties, and this is probably the reason why Pennywise has not happened into the game yet. So that's all the past rumours and information about the license and its potential of DBD, but what about the current situation? Well, Matthew Cote was interviewed this past week and actually spoke on the potential of Pennywise coming into the game.
There are two names on that list. The sort of the ones that got away, right? Or the ones that never were. That's Jason and Pennywise. And I've said publicly for many years now that when either of them are ready to make the move, the doors of the entity's realms are wide open. Of course, they have a standing invitation to come in whenever they want.
It seems like Pennywise is in the same boat as Jason, in that the Behaviour devs and Cote view the license as a dream collaboration and is at the top of their list, but right now it's not possible for whatever reason to sign a deal for. To license Pennywise, Behaviour would have to get in contact with Stephen King, who is also very careful with his own IPs and has in the past stated that he's not a particular fan of video games and is done with the IT franchise himself. So for Behaviour to get the Pennywise license, they would have to convince King about the upside of a collaboration, which I assume is difficult because it hasn't happened yet, and King is a person who has a lot of money and loads of other properties as well as the fact he's into his mid-70s now, so he's probably not as concerned with money as he was in the past because he's built his own legacy now and he has nothing to prove or do in the horror genre. The only other potential option for Behaviour would be to license Pennywise through Warner Bros, as they are creating a new series involving the character called Welcome to Derry, which is due to air in 2025, and this may grant them their own version of Pennywise to be able to be licensed out for collaborations. Anyways, that's the situation with Pennywise and DBD as of this moment. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.